The first round of the NBA All-Team Tournament has concluded, and I just want to give you guys a brief overview of the bracket here. We have all of the scores of the first round games right here on the far left next to all the team names. And here are all the second round matchups. I'm going to run through those real quick. We have the Phoenix Suns and Atlanta Hawks, the Kings and Sixers, Mavericks, Wizards, Pelicans and Warriors, Heat against the Nets, the Nuggets against the Thunder, Bucks versus Raptors, and Cavaliers and Grizzlies. So we have some interesting second round matchups here. The two biggest surprises were by far the Oklahoma City Thunder advancing and the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings looked pretty fucking dominant against the Jazz. The Thunder just pulled a rabbit out of their asshole and decided to have outstanding defense in games 2 and 3 after getting their asses spanked in game 1. So that was by far the biggest shocker of the entire tournament. So we'll see how they fare against the Nuggets. The Warriors were absolutely dominant against the Magic. Fucking Nets somehow advanced after losing game 1 against the Knicks, and they were well on their way to losing game 2 and getting swept, but they made every single shot when it counted in crunch time to advance, and then they fucking destroyed the Knicks in game 3, somehow advanced to the next round. So they'll be playing the Heat in a matchup of the playoff series that I did in my previous playoff series. So we'll see how that one goes. But yeah, otherwise, that's about it. My predictions, I'm going to be choosing the Suns over the Hawks. I am going to take the Sixers over the Kings. Mavs over the Wizards. Luka's been going fucking berserk these first couple games. This one's tough. Pelicans Warriors. I am going to have to go with the Warriors just because of how much they dismantled the Magic. They put up a fuck ton of points in that series. So we'll see. But the Pelicans are definitely not an average 20 seed. They got Zion, McCollum, and Ingram. So that's a pretty solid squad. Heat and Nets, I am going to be choosing the Nets. Unfortunately, they just have a fuck ton of firepower on that roster, so I am going to have to just stick with the Nets, sadly. I'm kind of hoping the Heat advance just because I'm tired of seeing the Nets advance in all these series. Nuggets and Thunder, I am going to have to go with the Nuggets, but I will say in 3 games just because of what the Thunder did to the Celtics in the previous series. So I will go 3 games. Bucks Raptors, I am going to go with the Bucks. They just looked really dominant against the Pacers. Raptors were pretty good against the Lakers. I know the Lakers played just about as well as they did in the real life regular season. So I don't know if that's really a shocker that the Raptors advanced, but I'm going to go with the Bucks. They just looked really, really good, and Giannis is a fucking monster. And then the final series, we have the Cavs and Grizzlies. I'm going to go with the Grizzlies. I just think the Grizzlies have too good of a team. Cavs are pretty good. I will say that series is going to go 3, so that's my prediction there. But yeah, other than that, that's about it. I just want to give a quick overview of the bracket, and hopefully you guys stay tuned and watch all the second round games. I will have those up. I'm going to start recording those as soon as possible. And yeah, that's about it. Take it easy, everyone.